For more than 90 years, the Tulsa Christmas Parade has been a downtown tradition. We all know that. And now it is the focus of this new book. Joining us is the Tulsa Christmas Parade creative director right now, and now she's also a published author, Jessica Gullo. Jessica, thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
This was a lot of work to put into this book. Are you surprised at how long this has been going on, that a city can keep a Christmas parade going for 90 years? What is behind the success of the Tulsa Christmas Parade?
I think it's just because it's always been about having fun and getting kids and families out together. That's what it was very first created to be back in 1926. Some of the people that were in the upper, running Tulsa wanted to create a big show for the kids, and it was called the Children's Santa Claus Parade back then, and it's been the focus ever since. I think is just kids and family.
So that's how it started, just wanting to do something for the kids.
Yep.
We were about 3 years away from the Great Depression. Things were booming in Tulsa.
Yes.
Art Deco was on the move, and it was a great time to start a parade. How has it evolved over the years? In recent years, of course, we're used to it. On all of this video is from the nighttime. It was the Christmas Parade of Lights, but it wasn't always so, as you see in the pictures in this book. It was in the daytime.
Yes. Yeah, the very first parade actually was in the nighttime, but after that it was really mostly held during the daytime until the 1980s. In the 1980s, when PSO took over, it became the Parade of Lights, so makes sense. Put it after dark, let the lights shine. But as I did the research, the attendance was very high. Starting like the 40s, 50s through about the 70s, it was always 200 to 250,000 people at the parade. And so, we're at about probably around 50,000 a year in the recent years. And so we wanted to give daytime a shot and see what happens, see if we get more people out there. And really it's easier for families with kids and stuff during the daylight hours as well.
And you are going back to a daytime parade this year?
Yeah, it will be at 2 p.m. this year, next Saturday on December 9th.
A week from tomorrow.
Yes.
You had a lot of pictures to choose from, and luckily this was a well-photographed parade over the years, but you say you've got a lot more that didn't see publication.
Yeah, it really was. I stumbled upon a collection actually by our former mayor, Dewey Bartlett. He had salvaged a collection, saved basically a collection of negatives by a photographer named Howard Hopkins, and he was a photographer in Tulsa for over 4 decades, and he photographed the parade starting in about the 50s and had hundreds of photos to choose from. So it was really good to be able to just pick the best photos so everyone can enjoy those.
Did something stick out to you as you went through all the years of pictures? The hairstyles changed and the clothing changes and the cars look different, but was there anything else besides those obvious changes of just how Tulsa evolved? And there's also some great pictures just of the architecture in here, as you can see the downtown.
Probably the architecture was my favorite part, looking at the history of the buildings and seeing, one, how streets change, but two, how they stay the same. I mean, Main Street looks very different, but Boston Avenue looks almost exactly the same as it did in the 50s. So it's really interesting to compare just the evolution of the streets.
Well, Jessica, thanks for putting the book together. It's the Images of America Tulsa Christmas Parade is the name of it. And Jessica's going to be signing the book tonight at 6 o'clock at the Decapolis store. That's downtown 5th and Boston. That's a great store too. All kinds of things Tulsa. She'll be right in the middle of the old parade route. Jessica, congratulations on that book, and good luck on the parade next Saturday.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you here. Thank you very much.